Looking around at your home and wishing it felt more cozy? Today I'm sharing 5 things that you can start thrifting for your own home that are going to bring in that warm, cozy feeling on a budget. I know it's tempting to pick up decor at a big box store or on Amazon through a link that you saw somewhere, but I'm here to tell you that there is a much better option. Now, I know not everyone loves rummaging through all kinds of things to find those little pieces of treasure, but let me tell you, it is a great way to find unique pieces and save money while you're at it. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Melanie, and I have been on a mission this year to make my life more simple and our home more peaceful. But enough on that, let's get to it. So the first thing that I am always on the hunt for is vintage books. I find that smaller local thrift stores are better for this than the big chains like Goodwill, Salvation Army, but that might be different depending on what area you're in. So a few tips when you're on the hunt for vintage books. I would definitely recommend using a similar color palette throughout. That way when you're adding pieces over time, you know they're all going to go together. And while you're shopping, try to vary the size of the books that you're picking up, because that's going to give your home a lot more visual interest and you're going to be able to mix and match that much better. The next item on the list is baskets. Almost all of the baskets that we have in our home have been thrifted for $10 and under, which is an amazing deal. And the one thing that I love about baskets is that it gives so much texture and warmth to your home. And not only that, but they're great for storage. So if you have kids' toys like me that you're always trying to stay on top of, or different things that you need on a daily basis but would like to hide away, different baskets are a great solution for that. So next time you're out thrifting, take a walk down the basket aisle, look for what speaks to you, and get creative with it. So number 3 on our list today is frames. I only buy frames if I find them at the thrift store because you can get so much more for your money. I picked up this set of 4 matted frames for $20 total. We just had family photos done recently, and I plan on upcycling these a little bit and making a small gallery wall with them. I love finding unique smaller frames like these as well, and most of the time you can get these smaller ones for $1 to $2 at your local thrift store. When thrifting, you're not always going to find the latest trends or current styles, but in the end, all that matters is that you really love it. If you're bringing in pieces into your home that truly represent you and match your unique style, it doesn't matter if anyone else likes it or if it's current in the trends. It just matters that it speaks to you and gives you that warm fuzzy feeling, because in the end, that's really all that matters. I know the frame aisle in a thrift store can sometimes be completely overwhelming. There are so many things shoved on the shelves and they're not normally organized very well. So one tip for this is have an idea of different sizes that you're currently looking for. That way you can easily weed out things that don't make sense for your home or your current needs, and it'll make it a little easier for you to kind of block out the noise. Whatever your current needs are, I know you can find it at the thrift store. Another easy way to find that warm and cozy feeling in your home is to sprinkle in some metal accents. And that's number 4 on our list today. I love shopping for metal pieces at flea markets because you can find so many amazing antique and vintage items for a really great price. But I've also shopped at Goodwill and found some pieces that I truly love. And whether you're drawn to silver, brass, or more antique pieces, there is something out there for you. It might take you a little bit longer to find pieces like this if you're looking for something truly unique, but honestly, go with your gut, go with the flow, and whatever speaks to you, bring it home and try it out. And number 5 on our list today is pottery pieces. I don't know about you, but I am a sucker for a good pottery piece. And honestly, my favorite piece to date is this Pottery vase that I found at a flea market earlier this summer. It was a huge day for me because I've been on the hunt for so long for a piece just like this. And although it's worth a lot of money, it's worth even more to me because it looks amazing in my home. When shopping for pottery, I recommend very similar tips to when I was talking about the vintage books earlier in this video. You're gonna want to try to keep everything in a similar color palette, so that way you know you can mix and match different textures and styles, shapes and sizes, and they're all gonna look cohesive in your space. If you come across a shape of a vase or a vessel, a bowl, something that you love the shape of, but you don't really like the texture or the color, go ahead and make a DIY project out of it. You can upcycle it to make it match your style better and have fun while you're doing it. Who doesn't love a good DIY project? Once you have it in your home, it's gonna be that much more special to you because you did it with your own two hands. But honestly, my biggest piece of advice is just go with your gut and find pieces that you love. Being intentional with the pieces that you bring into your home is, in the end, what's gonna make it feel more cozy and inviting. Don't just settle for something in your space because it's the right size or the right shape for what you need. And it's okay to have a blank wall for a while until you find the piece that truly speaks to you. Just to recap, here are our 5 items for your next thrift trip, just so you remember. And there you have it. Honestly, I can make this an entire series because there are so many things that I absolutely love to thrift for, but I think these are the 5 that if you're not used to thrifting, that you would want to start with because they're gonna make the most impact in your home. Thrifting is such a fun experience for me, and honestly, it makes me so happy to get to share it on here with you. Make sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite thing to thrift for is. I love getting to know you better, and if you're interested on how to upcycle your different vases easily, whether you have one lying around at home that you would love to change or you're excited to go out and find one, make sure to watch this video next because I go step by step in how to do it. See you next time.